Nice to meet you. Thanks for your time. Congratulations for the movie.
Gracias.
Do you speak Spanish?
Sí.
Do you want to speak Spanish or you want to speak in English?
Y no hablo español, así que lo hacemos en inglés y yo meto el español cuando pueda.
Okay, let's speak in English. Which things do you share on social networks and which things don't?
For me, my privacy is very important. So, you know, my family is everything to me, but privacy is very important to me. So I share as much as I can moments that I love sharing with fans, unforgettable moments. You know, when I'm on stage and I feel this incredible feeling, I want to share it with them, or when I have news to share. And I definitely also share some private parts as well, like, you know, emotions or feelings. But in terms of relationships and family, I try to keep that private.
Sometimes social networks are evil. How do you deal with the haters?
You know, I've had, so far, I won't jinx it, but I've really had incredible experience so far with social media. I've received, luckily, a lot of love, and I try to give all the love back. I haven't had too much experience with haters yet, but I hopefully won't. Well, I'm sure it's a part of this world, but I do see it out there, and it's hard. But so far, my experience has been fairly positive.
I think that anytime you are massively exposed to a very large number of humans, you know, every single human has a different opinion, and they have the right to their opinion.
Absolutely.
In terms of my experience with haters, I think that, I mean, truthfully, I haven't received very much of it either. But the some that I do, I think it's just, you have to hold it in the sense that those people, that's what they're doing with their day. What they're doing with their day is they're sharing something that is not so pleasant about someone who they don't know, and that goes for if they are not liking me or anyone else. And that's got to be something that doesn't feel good in them. You know,
they're unhappy.
To feel that emotion and then to take to something to do that, they're not feeling fulfilled in some way, and so it doesn't really bother me. For me, it makes me sad for people who are sad. Not in a disrespectful way, I know that in the past when I have felt negative, I feel negative. You know, it sits in you, and that's why they're trying to get it out.
Being an influencer for a lot of girls and boys, it's a huge responsibility for you?
Absolutely, but it's, I think, a responsibility that we take very seriously. It's a beautiful responsibility. You know, there are so many parts of my job that I love so much, but to be able to know that we can have some sort of an impact on millions of boys and girls out there, and to tell them something positive like Descendants 2, to tell them that they are loved, that they are special, that they can do and be anything that they dream, to have the interaction that we've had here in Argentina, in Mexico, con todos los fans, it's such a beautiful responsibility. And to have, especially when moms come up to you and they say, as a mother, thank you, that it means the world to me.
Yeah, I think that my approach to the fans has always been, you know, I think as much as I like to keep my romantic relationship to myself, I have been through so many things at such a young age. I had a very strange childhood, and I know that strange these days is getting less and less defined, and what used to be strange has become a lot more normal. And so for me, I feel a personal responsibility and calling to speak openly about my dealings with anxiety or death or loss or anything, you know, at a very young age, because these kids, they go through it too. We can't treat them as though they're not exposed to it. I was, and so many are. And so when children come to me and they say, thank you for, like, because I don't keep anything like that private, and I share it all, and they feel that connection, and that's highly important to me. It is more important to me that they know that they have someone who understands and who made it through it than it is to keep it to myself.